What's up, guys? So I got a few knives from Goathead Knives in Pittsburgh, and I'm really excited to be able to use them. They are pretty sweet. This one's orange and this one is FDE. But I'm gonna head out to my buddy Jeremy's farm, and we're gonna use these on the farm and put them to the test and check them out. Just got to my buddy Jeremy's farm and we're gonna check things out. What's up, buddy? Hello. Hey guys. Thanks for being my greeting party. Hey, you're okay. I think he's out here in the barn. Looks a little wet out here, huh?
Oh, it's so wet. Hello. We're just putting the finishing touches on doing some maintenance to get the lawnmower up and running because our grass is like 10 inches long.
Oh, same.
Way long. Maybe Jacob will mow it later today.
So this is like the multi-purpose barn.
Oh, yeah.
Last year we actually put up that shelf there so that all that mineral salt could get up off the ground.
It's a hefty shelf. It's holding like 2,000 pounds of salt.
Oh yeah. Even did a little post and beam construction, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna work on a few projects here on the farm. Try and put these knives to the test. This is one of the knives. Goathead knives. So that's the FDE one.
Nice.
And then there's also a orange one. Like this.
Nice. Smooth handle. Made in USA.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Good balance. What's the steel?
It's a good question. I will insert that here because I don't know off the top of my head.
I'm excited to try it out.
Oh yeah.
How do you get it out of here? Just pull hard?
I'll just pull hard. So I've actually been using that one for about a year, and I just got this one. They're identical, just different colors.
Okay. Nice. Excellent. Oops, that's the wrong side.
So since you're a goat farmer,
We have some good uses for these.
yeah, I figured
Oh, yeah.
might as well use it on a goat farm,
There are
right?
many goat heads around.
Yes. Oh! It is soup.
These are our potatoes from last July and August. This one is getting moldy. But other than that, we've been eating them all year and just picking off these eyes, but these guys are ready to grow. They want to make more potatoes. So we're going to help them along on their journey. The first thing to do is to slice them. And to do that, we can use a knife. Look at this. We'll see how it does. We can slice onto the picnic table here. So we want to separate the eyes because if we kept this together, it would grow one more potato plant, maybe two eyes. But if we separate it out, then we can grow 6 more potatoes in the ground over here with this plant and 6 more with this plant over here. So we slice them just to split up the eyes, and then we put them out just to air out in in the air and kind of harden off, so they're less susceptible to, once getting buried, to growing mold on them and then just getting and dying. So look at that nice slice. That's a good slice by a good knife. Don't cut into the metal. It's sharp, and this is the one you've been using
For about a year.
for about a year. Yeah, that's holding its sharpness really well, holding its edge. Here, Jake. Goathead knife. So, Jake, you can just slice onto the top of the picnic table and see how long it takes to fill this up with potatoes. Alright, we're going to go trim some goat hooves, and we're going to use our Goathead knife, see how it works on some goat hooves. Hey, buddy. That's blackberry.
He has a little bit of...
Hey, guys. That's cherry.
That's cherry.
Whoa, hi, buddy. You're big.
I wish I could ride him.
And there's Silver. They just think we might have treats for them.
We don't.
Power. Yeah, okay.
This is the one I milk.
Where's the milking stand? Well, so Cherry is shedding right now. She's got some cashmere that she's shedding right here. It's her winter coat. You could make some clothing out of it. And she's really skinny right now because she's been milking her kid for a while. But she has a little bit of a limp on her back hoof. They've been in mud for so long. Jake, you want to hold her? Not on top of it. So she has a limp in this back hoof. Yeah, get on there. You're gonna have to put your legs in front of her shoulders. Yeah. Just because they've been walking around in the mud, and so gets a lot of mud in here, and if they don't get cleaned out, they can develop a limp because of fungi, I guess, or any bacteria. So since it's just a little trim, we can use the hoof trimmers, but it would be nice to use a knife just because we have to slice off just the outside here. And this knife is so sharp, it's really slicing this off really well. You have to be pretty careful because if we get too deep, we'll get into the blood. But right here to the base of her hoof, it's working really well. Don't move too much, girl. Alright, and then we'll do the other side. Yeah, this is working great. Oh, you're gonna help out too? Got a helper here.
No, we have a kid.
Oh yeah, see right there, there's a blood vein. I'm just real close to it, but I just missed it, so we're good.
Don't nurse her right now. That's not the best time right now, Keisha.
You have to have good knife safety techniques with a kicking goat. There we go. Is that even? Let's turn off a little bit more right here. That front.
Okay.
Alright, that should be flat enough. And since we're here, we'll just clean out some of the mud.
Get it, you want to be pet, Keisha.
But they're in fresh grass right now, so she'll clean up really nicely once she walks around a little bit. Alright, let's check out the other one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were done.
Alright, here's the other hoof. It's a little bit longer. Just it's like having long toenails. Goats in the wild don't need their hooves trimmed
Step on the
because
rocks.
they are in rocks all the time in the mountains, and they just get their hooves ground off. Our goats don't usually need their hooves trimmed because they're outside all the time. But we're just coming out of the winter and the spring where it was super wet, so there wasn't any dry rocks to step on. It was all mud. So we have a few limpers. But this is really working well. This knife is the edge is so sharp that it's actually way easier than hoof trimmers, in my opinion. Let's see, is that even? This outside one's a little jag right here. All right.
Done?
Yep, I'm done. You can.
Okay. You're next, Keisha.
That was actually really good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised how well that worked.
Oh, hi.
These hoof trimmers, I don't know, maybe they need sharpened, but I really prefer carving on the outside with a sharp knife than I do trying to scissor them, because you squeeze the hoof together, you squeeze the mud and the poop everywhere.
This is my shirt. I have no things in it.
So this was cool. This is great. All right, well, we're done trimming. It's a little muddy here, we can clean it off. It worked really well carving the hooves. You could see how well it just carved the hoof off. It makes it look like I'm just carving through, I don't know, butter, for lack of a better term. But usually it's so hard to cut through those hooves because they're so thick that I'm like squeezing with some hoof trimmers, which are basically scissors. But this just carved right through them. You saw how easy that was. It was fast for the goat, so the goat didn't really seem like in too much distress because it was sitting there getting its hoof squeezed together, which is painful. So I think this is better for the goat, much more pleasurable for us because we were there for a lot less time, and I'm really happy with it. So go figure, Goathead knives do well with goat hooves.
I'm back from my buddy Jeremy's farm, and we did some pretty awesome testing of these knives, both cutting up potatoes to plant for the harvest this year, but also to trim the hooves of some goats in their pasture. Obviously, I'm going to put these more to the test in the future, but that's all for this video. If you guys want to check out Goathead knives, these are pretty fantastic knives that I highly recommend. Going to be using them all the time. If you want to check out his stuff, I'm going to link his website below. He does drops at different times, and then also his Instagram below as well. If you guys want to support the channel, check out my website, allamericanmaker.us, for everything that I have to offer, including blade wax, a knife logbook, a whole bunch of other stuff. I've got candles on sale for only $10 right now, doing a liquidation sale. Anything that you guys purchase on my website goes to help support this channel and help me grow. And then if you guys like this video, subscribe and click the bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Have a great day.